Hi, another trans elder here today. My name is Ricky, and this video is about my documenting the phenomenon of aging, basically. And also, this is a video that I have not made before. I have not done a video inside this little place that I live in, little home, a tiny home, and it's basically 28 foot that you can tow. And I've lived here for 9 years, and I've made everything completely accessible to me and the way I like it, and I have no problems with anything in here. I've got everything I need. I bake bread, I make yogurt, I cook gourmet food, I have a stove outside, I use induction cooking, and I have I love coffee, and when the coffee I just do my own anyway, but I won't go there. I won't turn the camera around today because it's kind of messy on the other side. All my pots and pans and my clothes and everything are hanging there. Over here, if you're seeing this, is my bed, and then I have other things that are over on this side for, there's just everything I need that I would want to use. And if I haven't used it within a year, it's gone. So everything in here I kind of cycle through within a year. I might need it within a year. All of my seasoning and foods and all of that, I keep those for more than a year because some vinegars and wines and stuff that I cook with, they age. I don't want to throw those away. They're still good. I am putting on my insect repellent today. I don't go outside of this place here out there in the canyon. It is wild out there, and in everything, it's a huge soup of things that want to eat me in regards to wanting to have hemoglobin to survive. And those creatures include fleas, biting flies, midge flies, mosquitoes, ticks, and those are the things that primarily, well, we don't have any vampire bats out here, so I'm not worried about those. But those are the insects that will bite you in order to satisfy their cycle of life. They need that hemoglobin in their systems in order to produce live babies or whatever, their eggs or whatever, they're hatching by the millions. So with this stuff, repels all of that and prevents any of them from crawling into places I don't want them, including all around the mid-waist and all around. I have to go all the way around myself with this thing. I won't keep going with that because I've got to go on outside, but I thought I'd do just a real quick video of how this looks inside. And also I'm testing a new feature that I just discovered after all this time on my AirPods, about using them as a microphone instead of my phone as a microphone. And I think that's going to make a big difference in my audio quality on all the videos that I make. And that may be also something I'm going to enjoy, because I spend so much time when I do an editing on this trying to adjust the volume just so I can hear myself doing the audio, and that takes time. And I mess around with an equalizer that's on the... Anyway, I won't go there too. That's demonstrating the phenomenon of aging in a way I don't want to demonstrate it. So I'm going to shut the camera off here and go on to another segment. And I think it will be a halfway decent video today. I've got a few things I want to talk about. One of those, again, I keep talking about this, and that's what I'm going to kind of close out with, is estrangement. And I guess you see, it's pretty easy to be estranged when you live like this. I'll talk to you in a few minutes. So I just finished a real short hike today. I've got to go to town. I don't want to get too sweaty, but I do want to check out a fitness place that I can join for free, because I have that as part of my Social Security benefits. So I'm going to go in and check it out. I want to have a place where I can quietly be in a corner somewhere and just do some exercising and dancing and yoga without in a little bigger space than what I have in there, and some mirrors just so I can see if I'm doing correct form and that kind of thing. It's kind of hard to do that if you can't see yourself whether you're in right form or not. So anyway, that's what I think I'm off to do today. It's a beautiful day. The clouds are right at the top of the canyon right there. That is 1,000 feet. And then in here today, I'm disappointed. I took the cage off of this one plant. It's a Brussels sprout. First time I'm growing Brussels sprouts. And in one night, I just took it off for one night, and look what happened. Yes, it's gone. Something came in, and I know what came in. It was a rabbit. More than one probably in the middle of the night just ate this thing. So that's the reason why I've got to have cages, and or I can build a super fence around this if I want to grow Brussels sprouts anymore. But let's think about that too. Brussels sprouts, they take a long time to grow. I don't eat a whole lot of them. I love them. I cook them in several different ways. They are a favorite food of whatever lives out this way. And as few as that I eat, to go through this much work every year to grow Brussels sprouts, they may not be a vegetable that I would prefer to grow year after year. They are messing with my brain when I come out and I see something like that. That's just so hurtful. But anyway, these look fine. And in about a month or two, we'll see whether I get a lot of Brussels sprouts out of them out here in this weather. I don't know. It may not be cool enough for them. But I always have my strawberries to back me up for anything that want to make me happy. That wants to make me happy, if I can get those words out right. This is a bad one. He's deformed, but it's still edible. Okay, well, I'm off to town. Oh my goodness. I just realized that whole part of my video had this weed whacker running in the background. Now, this is an organic farm, and that noise is a constant around here. I just don't hear it. But when I listened to the video, I went, oh my goodness. So I'm going to try to lower that background noise. But if you're hearing a weed whacker in any of my videos, that is a normal out here. So I apologize if you can't handle that audio. And I'm getting that all because of this new way of recording now, I think. Hi everyone, it's another day. I wanted to point something out to myself and probably to some of my viewers. I am 72 years old. I'm going to be 73 coming up in a couple months. And one of the things in my past was excessive weight. I am type 2 diabetic in remission. Exercise and diet has been my key. Those are the things that really turned me around. And the thing that I am left with is a lot of baggage in a lot of other ways besides up here, but here and here. I was 305 pounds at one time. Got up to like 310 before I got back down to 305. And a whole lot of that had to do with a whole lot of fluid. I had a stomach that was way out here. And all of that caused a lot of skin to stretch. And having that much weight on for a long, long time will leave your skin in a position of expansion. And when you let that deflate, wrinkles occur. And I'm going to tell you, they don't necessarily go back the way they were once before, because you're older now, or you're old, and our elasticity in everything we have is either gone or it's going away. So you've got all of these other challenges that you have with the phenomenon of aging. Besides, one of my favorite, I watch her all the time. She's an empath of phenomenon, and she keeps me centered by some of the stuff that the content that she puts out. It's not stuff, it's good stuff. I guess this stuff. But anyways, content that I've enjoyed. And she was talking about hands. But anyway, we're going to go about estrangement in a little while. And I think I better shut this video off and go on outside and do my exercise and pick it up and close the video out before it gets way too long. See ya. Okay, this is the end of the video. It's going to be way longer than what I expected, but I think that's what my videos are going to be, about this long. I don't think I can really get out what I'm trying to show in the phenomenon of aging in 8 minutes. That's not very long, and aging takes time. So I think I'm going to be okay with having a little longer videos, and I think this audio is going to be a little better than the last time I made a take on this, because once I listened to it, I was hearing one of the farm vehicles in the background just putting away, and I'm talking and I'm hearing myself, and I'm doing this video and I'm going put, 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 and it's my noise blocking part of these earbuds. They blocked that, but they recorded it and it just ruined the whole video. So anyway, I'm recording this again and I'm rattling on. I finished a nice hike, a nice trek today. Here's my stats again. I try to keep them up to date on my future videos. This video has all kinds of stuff in it. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to kind of let it go here. My subject being estranged is there. I'm going to bring that topic up again. It's more in detail than what I would like to do on this video, because it's already too long. But I did say I went to town in my previous part of this video, and I did go in and I did sign up, and it was free for me because I'm a senior, and I guess the health care option that I have gives that any health. I can get fitness clubs for free, and I went in. I was a little apprehensive. I'm an empath, and I don't really like to be in crowds and things like that, but I like to stay fit. I like to be with people, but in my conditions in a short time, and it's not a lot of real neural feedback, neurodivergent situation there. So anyway, this really nice looking guy came and met me and greeted me in the friendliest manner, and showed me about the facility, and I looked inside in the room that we do yoga and all of that kind of thing. It isn't the weight side. It's got mirrors all around, and my goodness sakes, I have not seen myself in mirrors like that for years, literally over 10-15 years. I have not seen myself surrounded by mirrors. So when I was doing some of my poses, some of the things I do in yoga, I have really good balance. I can stand at one. I can do all kinds of things in yoga. And I was looking at my form just to see what I look like, because that's why I went there. And I was blown away. I really didn't realize how the phenomenon of aging really does show up in the mirror. I visualize myself in one way, and I see that in the mirror in a whole nother way. So it really hits home that, yeah, when we get old, we show it. It was fun. Anyway, I'm loving it there. They treated me like that. In fact, they said, "Welcome to our family," and I really felt good about that. So my family is at least except for my mom and 2 uncles. And they are the ones who keep in touch with me, and we have a relationship, but it's rare that we talk, but we do talk. And the rest of my family I've been estranged to for quite some time. We'll have that subject up in a later video that I'm going to put out, but I think that I'm working my hands all kinds of different ways, and I'm going to end the video here and go work on my shapeshifter, and I'll show that on the next video. So thanks again for watching, and all the subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you don't, you'll probably lose me through the algorithm. It won't bring me back to you for whatever reason, unless you either search my name, or I don't know how you found me, or how the algorithm brought me to you. And see, here I am doing that again. That is a sign of old age, I think. See you later. Bye-bye.